Hello. Uh, we are back in with the old Skaven. We got beaten up really bad last game, so we're a little low on players. So are they by the looks of it. Let's have a look what we got here. We got a Mighty Blow, which is going to be painful. We've got a Guard. Okay, that could theoretically be useful. Yeah, Mighty Blow, Guard, and a Bludger. Nothing too crazy. Only 3 blitzers. I'm guessing they lost a blitzer. How they doing? They've only played 2 games. But they've done well. Against Undead there. Yeah, Dark Elves have pretty good matches against most. Now, I don't think there's any crazy cheap star players, but I have not played Skaven for a while, so I don't remember. Nope. So we will just do the sensible thing and get a babe. That's kind of a lovely situation to be in some ways, because we don't even have to think, well, should we even get the babe? We just should. Doesn't eat into our money, which is good, because we've got to replace both a gutter runner and a storm vermin, which is painful. You could argue for getting the gutter runner first, thing as I think the storm vermin is still alive and is strength 4, so we could play him for another game or 2 until we can afford the new one, but I'll see how things look after the game. We could lose even more. There is Mighty Blow on the team here. But yeah, last match, let's go on offense, I think. Last match, just it went poorly, didn't it? Right from the get-go, and I had a tough time recovering. I knew it was possible, and we tried to stay positive, but yeah, when Skaven go wrong, they really go wrong. That is an issue with them. When they go right, they go really right. Hence, we've had 2 4-touchdown games already. Okay, so let's get our thrower in position. Pop you up there. We'll pop you up there. No tackle on their team either, which is nice. Put a gutter on each side. We have very little in the way of good blockers, so we'll at least attempt to take 2 reasonable blocks, and then we're down to the more scary ones. But yeah, I think I'm pretty happy with that setup. You know what? Let's move these guys in a touch. Just in case we get like a ball that drops back here and they get a blitz, it makes it that much harder to dodge through. There's like a 2+ dodge through as I had it set up. Okay, perfect defense isn't ideal, but it's also not terrible, so we'll live with it. We've got 5 rats across here, so I don't think he's going to try and cancel it out. He's just going to try and make it so we get, you know, as few blocks as possible. And he can afford to move up to the second space because he knows we're not getting a quick snap. The reason you set up on the third line is if your opponent sets up along the front and gets quick snap, you can move up and get extra blocks in. In case you're wondering why that's the normal situation, he's doing very much what I would do. Just kind of move your players forward a little bit to be threatening, but don't do anything too crazy because it could backfire. As we're trying to get maximum blocks, if he leaves it like this, we may be able to get our 3 blocks and a blitz in still. That will certainly be the aim. That doesn't change things. That doesn't change things. I feel like he's going to be done in a moment. So what we're going to do is move this guy here, blitz this guy. That gives us a block here. We can move in an assist here. And then these guys both get their hits. That's the theory. Should be able to move enough guys to make a bit of a barrier as well. So, yeah. Okay, cool. I think I might actually use the Gutter Runner as the assist here so that we don't get too out of position, because Gutter Runner is obviously much better at repositioning. So there's our assist over here. They do have a witch, so we have to be a little bit careful. So let's do a spot of this, eh? Okay, and then the idea is... Well, where are you going to go? I think you're just going to come back and help protect, in case something goes horribly wrong. We should get you in position first. So first things first, we hit here. Take the safest possible. That's excellent, that's why we used him first. That gives us that assist, or that hit. I think we are now going to bring this guy down. We're going to be kind of... Yeah. We need to assume that something's going to go wrong in here. Okay, that's nice. And then we do this one. Excellent. And then we'll stay where we are to try and at least get a little bit of a wall here. Very nice. Who'd have thought? We don't follow up here, we want to give him minimal hits. No armor breaks is a bit sad, but not unexpected. Okay. I mean, it was a solid first turn. We didn't have to use any rerolls. Okay, he's playing with 2 rerolls as well. That's good to know. That's not surprising. He has got himself... He probably got himself an app after the first game, lost the Blitzer on the second game, and so he's going to probably have 2 rerolls for a little bit of time now. Because he's got to replace the Blitzer and then the reroll. Okay, elf screening isn't too horrible for us. Mighty Blow is there. Okay, I dig that. We should be able to get a hit on this guy as well. We'll see. Depends how hard he comes in here. Looks like he's just trying to stop us from moving too far up this way for now. Hit here. Yeah, we probably have to blitz this guy. Okay, no issues for him so far. So we'll move... I'm going to move here so that if the blitz fails to produce anything, we at least don't leave him connected. Very nice. Let's actually move you here. We will... follow. And then we have this one. Excellent. We stay for the assist. Not getting a huge amount out of these, but... Okay, so we have a 2 dice here. Which could be an abject failure. Let's move in here just in case. Okay, not an abject failure, just a semi-failure. And then we'll get one here. which will actually be with block against all the odds. Very nice. Yeah, we'll just drop you there. Okay, our first armor break. Very nice. I think I'm going to move up to help protect our storm vermin. And just drop in here. And see what they want to do. They may blitz here just to get this guy out of their way. Because obviously he's a bit of a pain right now. Because between these two guys, there's like a barrier. So yeah, I'm feeling a hit incoming on Cotton. Okay, a KO. So we're down a player. So far we have done, how many did we do on the first? 4 blocks on the first, 1, 2, 3, 7 blocks on the second turn. We've got a stun out of it, but they have a KO from 2 blocks. So I guess that's partially the power of Mighty Blow. Partially, you know, slightly unfortunate. Are we going to try and take this to turn 8? As of right now, yes. Because they can score 1-turners, but it's not easy, so... I think we're actually just going to hit here this turn. He hasn't really given us anything else exciting. I don't want to get stuck behind this for forever. So we're just going to kind of arc around this way. Somewhat at least. That'll do. Another stun is pretty nice. Now, can we make it hard for them? Not really. I think I'm still going to move in here, though. Got a witch, so we have to respect the witch. Let's move our wrestler in as well. So we're making a kind of a casual move in this direction. And seeing what they do about it. We have given them 2 blocks, so we may regret that. And we'll see how hard they try and block up here. Now, unlike the game we just played against Wood Elves, of course, Dark Elves are fast, but not as fast as Wood Elves, so we definitely have the movement edge on them. We have, I mean, as the game started, we have 7 movement 7s and 3... Okay, no, we have 8 movement 7s and 3 movement 9s versus, let's see, 6 movement 6s, probably 7 movement 6s and 4 movement 7s. So obviously that's a lot of extra movement in the bank. Looks like they might be coming in for the 3 dice on the Gutter Runner. Feeling like there's not really a better target. May as well start trying to get rid of our key players. No dice though, which is nice. And he doesn't really have a good way to block this. So we could try and push hard around the corner, but I'm not saying it's a good idea. It might be though. We'll kind of see how it looks. I don't know how safe it's going to be. Is he going to send one guy around the back? I always like to... Nope. Well, I say I always like to. I don't always like to. Sometimes I like them to feel like they can be free back here because it means they're not trying to push in for the touchdown. Yeah, I think we should be able to blitz the witch and then maybe get a hit on the guard, but probably not. We'd have to knock over the witch to get a good chance at the guard. Is he going to take this one dice? Probably. But I put 2 blockers here, or effective blockers. We would wrestle if it came to that. Okay, let's go as well. Which is probably the right move. Yeah, it's going to be hard to knock down the witch. We're just going to have to hope. Hit and hope. I don't think the wrestle can get up there. It can, but it would be a GFI. But that would be our best player to do it with. I can't go there. Well, maybe I can. Okay, this could result in pretty much disaster. Let's see how it goes. Okay, not disaster, but also not good. Let's see, I think we follow on that. Got to try and protect this guy somewhat now. So we're not going to be able to get anything better than the 2 dice against here, but I still might take it. Sorry, I'm having to think pretty hard here, so... Could do a bit of that. Might just bring him in here as an emergency measure. Okay, so the 1 dice is the safer of the 2. Nice. And then the 2 dice against is obviously not. I'm going to re-roll this because it's an important play for us. Well, that didn't work out, did it? We just needed to avoid a 6 there, really. Yeah. Let's see, we're early in the season. We don't have anybody that important. Let's echo that. Because we're playing to win, right? Maybe a bad decision there. Or you could say obviously a bad decision. I don't know. I wonder what the odds are on that, trying to avoid a 6. So you're trying. It's like the same as trying to avoid a 1 on 4 dice. I mean, you're reasonably likely to roll a 1, but not super likely, I think. So, yeah, the problem is, maybe I should have just left it where he was. Because I think now he's looking at finding a way to hit the ball carrier. But yeah, I went into that not minding using the reroll because we were halfway through the half and we hadn't used a reroll. So yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, yeah, this is something I hadn't thought about. That'd be 2 dice against. Do you have a way to... So now it's a 1 dice into a 2 dice against. Yeah, I can see why you're thinking to do that. Okay, he's going for the 1 die into 2 dice against. Let's see if it pays off for him better than it did for us. I wonder if he's thinking about just going for the 1 dice with this guy. He might be. No, he's going for the more brave attempt here. Well, down we go. So no surf, but the ball is loose. He doesn't want to catch that, really. Okay. That is... I don't think that's what he would choose, but it's also... Oh wow, okay, that was a bold move. Did it because he didn't want that witch surfed. I think we might be able to get a 2 dice here. Okay, so at the moment we're on a 1 dice. If we move this guy, we can get a 2 dice. The thrower is not as important right now. We're going to be relying on gutter runners. So let's take this. Oh no! Yeah, that was bad. Okay. I'll admit that was me imagining things that weren't the case. Okay. Now we have a 2 dice. We will wrestle. Okay, that is handy. That's still only a 1 dice though. Now it's a 2 dice. Wouldn't have minded the power there. Yeah, now we've pretty much got to take this in. Yeah, we put ourselves into that. So, good, I would say good defense from our opponent, bad offense from us there. I think we started well, but as per usual, our hoped for removal at the start didn't transpire, and I didn't really follow it up super well after that, so only got myself to blame. And we used an Apo as well, which is bad. But we have our full team back. They obviously have their full team back, so I don't think we did more than stun them, so... I suppose if you want to look on the plus side, theoretically we could get the ball back off them here, but... My feeling is we're more likely to get injured because I'm value 7. But we'll see, we'll see. It's not in a disastrous position as of yet. I mean, we did score, so we're at least, you know, even if they score now, which is heavily likely, they you know, they still got to score in the second half and stop us scoring. So there's a lot to potentially happen here. But yeah, that one block there was me thinking there was like people marked up that weren't marked up, so didn't necessarily deserve to get away with that. We still would have been okay on a 3+, but obviously a 3+ on a one dice roll is not what you want to be relying on if you don't have to. Getting the reroll back is quite nice. That gives us 1 per turn, so we could get feisty. Oh, pushes are nice. I mean, he'll get another go, but, you know, maybe he'll use a reroll during that block. Who knows? So he's going to go for the safe one first. Try and take out Pilliga with his mighty blow. And maybe looking to form a pocket over here. Yeah, this is the second game that shows just how important Mighty Blow is. Like, one Mighty Blow against Skaven, it's such a huge thing that's hard to deal with. So he's going to make a little pocket here, because obviously he has time, but not all the time in the world. So it's good to try and force an angle. But yeah, we need a Mighty Blow of our own, and you know, maybe Apodemus. He's 1 touchdown away. Not that he's somebody we're planning to score with. But yeah, we need to be able to counter, and like even with 1 Mighty Blow for our team, we would probably start to see some results against them as well, whereas they can feel very comfortable about marking us up in this game and not really suffering too many casualties, as we've kind of shown already. There we go. He's already marking us where potentially he doesn't need to. So I think he needs to grab the ball now. And he has to reroll that, because Skaven. Okay, he did get it. I guess he's coming down here. And then you do this block first. And then this block. Oh, he's staying back. That's kind of unfortunate. In the sense that I was hoping to be able to kind of stand him up a bit and make him have to make some rolls. I think that's still what we're going to do. We're going to play aggressive here. I mean, technically speaking, we do have a blitz there. It's not a good blitz though. Yeah. I'm just thinking about it. Okay. So let's stand up guys that are not good at blocking. Where are we going to blitz? Let's see. Probably here. At least we're knocking people over. We'll stay where we are. A stun. We have been reserved a lot to stuns so far with this team. And it is not really what we want. So there's another person we can stand up. And let's see. There's another person we can stand up. We're just trying to kind of be awkward here. And then we get a 2-dicer here. Very nice. Yeah, sure, we'll move you. So I'm trying to make him make blocks because although it may reduce our numbers, it might also use his reroll before he's ready to use it. And it restricts his movement a bit unless he wants to dodge, which could also use his reroll, right? I wouldn't do this earlier in the half if he had more time, but as he's a little tight on time, we're going to do it just to see how he plays us out. Because if I were him, with all these gutter runners and everything, I'd be feeling like, well, I should be able to score here, but it's not. You never know. And that would make me, you know, feel like I had to either play tight or risky, right? And if you play very tight, you can actually run out of ability to score. If you play very risky, you can lose the ball. So it looks like he's going to take a hit on the gutter. No, he's not. The line rats are just such a liability, unfortunately. Because they can kind of focus them down because they are very flimsy and also very easy to knock over. And eventually all you're left with is a bunch of guard runners. Which, I mean, is still good, but it's not as good as, like, you know, 3 Dark Elf Blitzers, because the Blitzers have the strength, whereas gut runners can't really knock anything over. They can just move away a lot. Going after the thrower. Is this guy dodging? Okay, he is. I was like, hang on, he's left that very open. So we've got one round now. Whoops. Yeah, we're doing this again. That wouldn't be enough to get him into scoring distance. Let's hit this guard, eh? Okay. Oh, I could have done with him being injured for the rest of his life. Let's see. I think I have a 1 dice here right now. Let's make that a 2 dice, eh? Ugh. Sure. Really need to knock this guy over and get him out of here. Like that. Well, he's not as out of there as I'd like. Okay. It's going to be hard to stop him scoring here, I think. But, you know, we'll keep working at it. There's only so much pressure we can bring to bear currently. How are we doing on injury? Okay, we're only down 1 permanently. But we have put a lot of people in contact to try and muddy this up. This turn he needs to kind of get into a position to score. As of right now we have like a nice little block here, but he can crack that open pretty easy. So, you know, just fingers crossed that, you know, he's just got the 1 reroll. Fingers crossed he has a bit of a bad roll here or something. Is he looking to switch sides? And of course we put Harvest up here as both a pain and a potential scoring threat if something bizarre happened. So yeah, he's just changing over sides. You can get the witch to here. I wonder if he's gonna hand off. He's probably gonna hand off from the witch to this guy. Oh, GFI, that could be exciting. Okay, okay. Come on, fail it twice. Okay, excitement over. Although now... Okay, what's he doing there? I guess he's just come in here and he's gonna form up a little cage. That's exciting for a second. And I think he has to roll to kind of complete this cage. So, you know, a double both down somewhere or some such like that. He might do this so that it pushes this. He could even do this and then push this guy off and then he has both of these guys free. There it is. Okay, that was what we've been waiting for. Suddenly, there is a little chance here. Okay, okay, let's think this through. We really want you to make the blitz. We could do that. This is going to be taking a chance here. There's basically, we could try and make it so we've got a good chance of getting the ball loose, or we could try and make it so we can also score. Let's see how... Oh, okay. So you could get around for the assist. You could... yeah, but we need you to get the ball and pass it up. You don't really stand a chance. Okay, so I think we're looking at... Yeah, so we're looking at doing a dodge with our wrestler. If everything else goes okay, which is a big if. Okay, dodge incoming. Okay, there's the reroll. Okay, the ball is loose. Where is it going? Right next to a player. Oh, that makes things awkward, doesn't it? Okay, so I think... What else can we do here to help? Nothing really. Uh-oh. Okay. I don't know if we're going to get to this, even if we... He's got a... Oh, we failed the catch. Okay, I don't feel so bad now. I would not would have wanted to run out of time there, but we had to fail somewhere. Okay, so there's still a good chance that he scores, but that was almost a nice little jailbreak away for a goal there. I just took... I mean, I don't... Yeah, no, there wasn't too much I'd have changed there. I think I'd have adjusted the position of the assist, maybe... No, I think we kind of had to do things the way we did things. Yeah, give or take, we had to do it kind of like that. I mean, you could argue who should have made the block, but obviously by using the wrestle guy... no, I feel like we did that about how we'd want to. So, I presume we're going to see who's going to go after this guy. Because he can still obviously easily score. Well, he can still score. So I think he's going to take this one first. Oh, he's got no rerolls either. Yeah, that makes sense. Get the 3 dice. That way you definitely push me off the ball. Didn't knock us over, which is something. So then you're looking at a pickup and a throw. He cleared away the potential intercepts, which is very sensible. It looks like he's going to take this first, so we can hope for double skulls here. No double skulls, but at least he didn't injure us. So yeah, he's looking at a 2-up, probably a 3-up, 2-up, and in. So pretty easy, but pretty easy to fail as well. Okay, what is happening here? Yeah, okay, I didn't think so. I don't think... Maybe he was just testing to see if there's... No, I don't see what he'd be doing now. So there's a 2-up. Here's a 3-up. It's safe as anything. And in he goes. Well, he outscavened us there. But in fairness, it was always going to be tough for us to get it. We had to go for that though, like, because we'd be 2-0 up going into second half versus being, 1-1. I suppose you could argue high risk, but... Or 1-0. It's hard to know. It was hard to get that secure, even if we got it free. So one of our KOs didn't come back. Just to add to the fun here. And did we get another injury? No. Just feel like we're a little light on players. But you know what? We kind of, we almost scaven them a little bit there. Let's spread out here to make him use maximum amount of players. So we just got to hope we can steal it. I mean, we almost did a good job of stealing it there at the end. It's the risk of the 2 rerolls. It sort of initially came back to bite him, but not quite enough. The fact that he didn't have to use any for the first 5 turns was unfortunate. Because, obviously it can go either way. It's so easy to roll the, he doesn't have that much block on his team. So he has been rolling, as we have, a lot of 2 dices with no block. That said, it hasn't hurt us too much either, so can't really complain. But yeah, just gotta hope, hope we can sneak the ball free. He's gonna keep it on a blodger. This is usually, you know what, yeah, I think I probably would be using the witch till one of my blitzers got dodge. Just because it makes it so much more safe. The downside is you lose the ability to surf them off as easily. Just going to protect the ball. He's playing very sensibly. Protect the ball, make your safe blocks, and your blitz, and then grab the ball. Oh, we both got a reroll? That's actually bad for us though. because 3 rerolls to 2 rerolls is a lot better than 4 rerolls to 3 rerolls. Just in the same way that 2 rerolls to 1 reroll is even better, and 1 reroll to 0 is even better. I feel like the less you have having an advantage on them, the bigger it is. Okay, he's really going after the thrower, which I guess is kind of okay, because the thrower is not an essential player for us. I am sad we didn't catch the ball there. What was it going to be, a 3+ and then a 2+, 2+ for us to get in? But we'd already rolled a bunch of dice, so it's not super surprising. 3+ pass, yeah, we failed on the catch. Oh, did they do a jump up? They did a jump up block, I didn't even realise that. So he had to roll an extra dice in there as well. It wasn't like a turn-ending dice, but, you know. Would have taken out the equation on a 1. I feel like my players always fail the jump up rolls. Okay, so no problems so far for him, but no removals yet either. Alright, so we still have our players on the pitch. That's the main thing here. Stuns are not the end of the world. Because, you know, if we keep getting stunned but we manage to take one of them out at a time, that's good for us. So it's going to be a fairly simple turn from our perspective. Oh. Not sure what's going on there. Okay. So we just moved hitting this guy instead. Let's see, we'll pop you here. You know what, I kind of regret that actually. Should have popped him. I'm not going to dodge out now because that's just tempting fate. Should have popped him here. I should have like spent a moment longer thinking, because then I could have basically chain pushed our thrower free. As it is, can't do that now. So we'll probably just leave the throw on the ground, to be honest. Yeah, defense is looking a little thin on the ground right now. Let's not give him any free blocks for the moment, till we feel like maybe that's going to be more useful. See, if he only had 2 rerolls as well, I might start in the knowing that we're kind of down numbers, I might start standing guys up next to his non-blockers as well to see if we can draw out a bad block. Yeah, he's going after the wrestler now because the wrestlers obviously caused issues in the first half. Down he goes. That mighty blow has been on point this game. I think it's missed once in doing something. Because I think that would have been a stun had he not have had mighty blow. Alright, this is in danger of getting too easy for him. Try and decide how to approach this, because he's just going to kind of work his way into the corner and camp there until the end of the game. If we were up numbers, you could feasibly just run away, let him score on turn 16, and then try and do a turn 16 you know, one-turner. But that's not really idyllic. Is he going to try and protect her, or is he okay with her getting hit? I kind of wish one of our guys had wrestle now. But we needed the blockers to start with. Okay, so let's move you in here. Let's get you here. Well, he can't get around. So let's get our gutters in there and see what we can do, eh? It's going to be 2 dice against whatever we can do, because there's no way of getting an assist. So we're just going to get them in the vicinity. No real reason not to get you up as well. And then I think because he's given us a clear path through, we at least take it. Just trying to avoid a skull. We can reroll this. We got 4 rerolls and nothing else is really happening. That's fine. We'll just take that. Would have been much better if it had been a wrestle guy, but it's not. Might see if we can get you up so you can reposition. Yep. You know what? We'll take him all the way over here. So he can do some work on us now. I forgot that this guy was Mr. Mighty Blow. So he does get a free hit on a gutter runner, which with Mighty Blow, which is a terrible idea. But we have to hope our gut runners war dance to this and just get pinged around without actually dying here. There's not a lot else we can really do. So let's see if we can do a bit of that. You just never know. Maybe force out some double skulls and get exciting. There's no... He doesn't want to score, so we don't really have to defend the touchdown. Because the last thing he wants to do is score. Like, literally, that's the last thing he wants to do in the half. Okay. Harvest, as per usual, is gonna... Harvest doesn't have a good reputation for staying on the field when he gets knocked over. Okay. Good work, Harvest. He could look into fouling us now. If he knocks the other guy over, I would not be overly surprised to see a foul. I mean, he may still go for it. There's no way he's going to use a reroll on this. But if he does, it's not the end of the world. Okay, he was just deciding whether to keep him there or move him. So I don't think we're seeing a foul now, because he just, like, cancelled all the assists. Dodge this guy at last because he's least important. Oh, he is going for a foul. Oh boy, he should have moved that Gus runner then. Well, good news is he's trying to get removed under his own steam. How many assists would we need here? We would need a whole bunch. We can hit this guy though. So let's not waste the opportunity to do that. We're going to take what hits we can. Why would you path it like that, game? Now hang on a second here. No, moving her doesn't really change anything. It's just thinking about the potential of a little bit of chain pushing, but I don't really see it. No. Let's do this one. Classic. Well, you know what? We're just going to leave him there. If he wants to dedicate people to go do something about that, that's kind of okay. Yeah. You know what? Let's do this. We're actually gonna go... Yeah, no, we are... hang on. Sure. Let's do a bit of this. And then a bit of this. Well, overall, not my best turn ever. I guess I could have used a reroll in there somewhere, but I don't really see where I'd want to. I mean, if we get him trapped right down, because he's kind of working his way into the corner, but he's got a lot of turns to hold down in there. So the idea will be to try and... Okay, so yeah, he's pulling back from that, because getting in the corner can be good, but if you get in the corner too early, you end up running out of room. And you run into the scary situation of potential surfing. Or having to put your player against the edge of the pitch, which can go badly if chain pushes squeeze them off, or if somebody decides to do like a crazy dive in to try and push you off the field. So is he going to commit? He'd have to commit 2 players over here to get a 2 dice. So I don't know if he's going to bother or if he's just going to try and dodge this guy out. Golden is showing why he's got 4 men of the matches already. Probably could have surfed Golden actually if he was feeling feisty and used the Witch Elf to blitz instead of this guy. She could have come down, blitzed him off, and then got back into safety, which would have been honestly pretty impressive. Oh yeah, he only needs 1 guy because of guard. I forgot he had a guard. It's been a while since it's been important. But that does make sense. Okay, there's the first reroll gone. We can still drain these rerolls. Okay, so where do we have blocks? We have a block here. I mean, theoretically we could get a block here. Okay, we're never going to make any inroads if we just get pushes. Let's see. I guess we'll attempt to take 2 blocks here. Oh, I should have moved... just in case things went a little pear-shaped. Oh, we can't make it around there anyway. Oh, we stood up, that's why. I'm not going to give him an easy surf here. It's been a rough day for armor breaks. Yeah. It's a 2+, so let's go ahead and do it. Okay. If nothing else, we want to keep our team intact. Facing 2 elf teams in a row has been a bit hard, because I feel like being mostly an elf player myself, Skaven are actually somebody you want to play early on. I mean, Wood Elves were especially, because you can keep up with them as well. But Dark Elves also. No, you know what? Dark Elves especially as well, because you outblock them so hard. You outblock them, or you could say you outbash them, you out agility them, and yeah, you out armor them. So there's the only thing you don't have is the speed, but even that you're not too far behind on. So yeah, it's definitely a matchup I like to face when I'm Dark Elves early on. Later on, it can get a bit fishy once they start getting some Claw and Mighty Blow. But there's no teeth on our Skaven right now, so we're relying on a bit of luck to get removals. And thus far, yeah, it hasn't happened. We haven't done badly either, in fairness, but we're trying to take as many blocks as we can, but also we're trying not to completely deplete our team, because I don't necessarily think there's a ton of sense in that, just in case you kind of potentially take away the chance of later success by doing that. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is going to try and get in on the witch. It's another push, unfortunately. And yes, I am going to stand next to the Mighty Blow guy. Just going to apply a bit of pressure. Just gently ease in. And we're really just doing this just because there's always a chance that something goes wrong, right? I'd love to make this scarier for them, but with the witch holding the ball, there's not a lot of scariness here. So you're going to try and surface all the way off the edge? Could do. Could hit us here. Could then hit us to here, and then the witch could finish it off. Let's see if he does that. Okay, he's kind of doing it. This is where you want to turn your automatic dodging off. Oh, he didn't. Why? Why wouldn't you do it? It's not that risky. You could even bring this guy up to make it a 3 dice. 3 dice, 3 dice. Boom. Got a runner off the field. I thought that's exactly what he was setting up. It was such a good setup for it. Oh, harvest. Doing harvest things. I think that was sensible to take that result there. Does mean we get one hit. I'm contemplating doing a dive in here, because we don't have a lot else going on. It would probably be this way. Like in here. And we would do a one. It would just be a 4-up dodge. Well, that's a bit unfortunate, but not surprising. I think we're still going to go for it though. The main thing is going to be... Well, you know what? Let's do this. Blitz. Okay, we didn't use it there. So, we've only got one dodge to make. It just felt like a time to, you know, take a little chance. 12s are possible. And we've got a gutter runner here. So, you know, weird things can happen. It could bobble out. Obviously it's asking quite a lot, but there's not a lot of other options as things stand. So next turn he scores. I really would have liked to have removed one player, so that, no, I really would have liked to remove 2 players to make the 1-turn defense less useful. There's no real need for that. I mean, I get being sensible, but... Okay. And then I think if he's sensible, he just hides the guard back here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really know what was going on there. What is he expecting to happen here? And also, he could have moved this guy down and then just put him here, I suppose. If you felt like you really had to. But I don't... You didn't need to. I mean, what are you going to push? Yeah, I don't know. That's safety beyond any kind of safety I've ever seen before. Now let's see. I think we can get a 3 dice here. So by all means, I think we should. And you know what we also should do is run away from his mighty blow. Before we do this. And we'll reroll this if we don't knock him over. Well, now I'm a break there. Alright, so it's looking like a 2-1. Yeah, our complete lack of removal of their team has been a bit of an issue. So let's see how well he defends the one-turner. Like, is he going to go for the line across the back? The traditional? Oh, only 2 guys back is unfortunate. Meh. Or is he going to go for the tight-knit defense? Which I probably will struggle with, to be honest. It looks like he's going for the tight-knit defense. Which I don't know that I really have an answer to. I'll have to think about it. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to think about it. It's on? Theoretically? Okay, so this is what he's going for. So, let's see. Thrower, I think, is gonna be throwing. So, I guess we're trying to push this guy down into here, and then push out this way. So you go boop, boop, into here. You will make our... No, you won't make our first block. Doesn't matter so much. Boop, boop. So we need you to be here in case we do need to make a leap. Trying to see if I can... I might be able to get rid of this assist. I just need to have a little think about it. Okay. So we come in here. Let's imagine we do it as is. 1 dice. Down to here. We have to follow. Then we do a 2 dice. Moves to here. This guy's here. And I think we push. I think we can do it with what we have. So we don't need this guy. So I think he's going to go cancel the assist. Right? Doop. Doop. Yeah. Okay, I think at least. Oh boy. You go there then. Whew. Always forget about that. Okay, we get a quick snap. That's actually got some potential. Let's drop you here. Okay. Does it really change anything? Well, could potentially move this guy here. Knock this guy back here. Oh boy, I've thought about it so hard without the quick snap that I don't know what to do about the quick snap. Or do I do this? No, I think I stick with the plan because I don't know, it might change things if I don't. I know that sounds ridiculous, but my brain is not ready to comprehend everything. Well, what we could do is this. That cancels the assist already. So then we come in. We need this guy here. Boop, Boop. But I need this guy. So, but it could be this guy. Okay, I think this will work. So now we come in, we hit here. We hit here. We hit here. Yeah, yeah. Maybe. Are you doing anything? Yes, you're cancelling an assist. Rats, I knew I should have gone here. Okay. Well, I didn't. I figured if it goes this way, then we're giving ourselves an extra square. No, that ruins the whole thing. Okay. Doop, doop, doop. I'm sure I'm forgetting something important here. Okay, no, I'm not. This is as intended. Hey, it's one of those armor breaks. I think we need to do that to make it that little bit more likely to succeed. Okay. Sure hand's doing a thing. So, oh, that's a 50. That's a 50? Hang on, why am I seeing 50% pass? What am I missing? Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm rats. Okay, no, I'm with it now. So 50 is as good as we're gonna get, that makes sense. You filthy rat. Oh, and then it bounced away from us. Maybe I should have moved this guy around here, but it would have been another roll. Well, that's sad, isn't it? I guess you could argue after that we should have left the gutter runner back to do the throw, but you know, the gutter runner doesn't have built-in rerolls, so there's probably some arguments either way. Well, that's 2 losses in a row there after getting off to such a good start, and of course, so now we've had 4 MVPs on the same gutter runner and an MVP for the loner for out of our 6 games, which is not ideal. We're turning you down because we need to buy gut runners in. That was pretty disastrous. Yeah, 4 armor breaks from similar amounts of blocks. Now, obviously, he did use his mighty blow, but yeah, we just we couldn't keep up there. Oh, that's ugly. It was. I think it was despite how little we had the ball. Obviously, that was a game that we could have tied up at the end there. Even without the quick snap, there was a reasonable chance of scoring there. But now I am wishing that we had put it on the gutter runner, but you don't know how it's going to go. Because obviously, the thrower mitigates. Like, obviously, if you roll a 1, you're done. Whereas at least the thrower slightly mitigates that. Maybe the gutter runner is still the better choice, but you just don't know. Or I guess somebody who can stat it out can, but we had a 75% chance, I believe, of that pass working on a 4+. And then we were just looking for a 2-2 to get in. which could have also failed. So, you know, who knows. But yeah, the lack of SPP on the team is horrible. And Golden... is Golden who I think it is? Is Golden our guy who... Yeah, Golden got our only SPP. I mean, look at our distribution of SPP on the team. It's ridiculous. So, all that being said, what we're going to do for next game is we're going to keep Moosin, and get a gutter runner first, because I believe we can just about afford one. So we'll be up to 4 gutter runners, and we will have 2 storm vermin for the next game, one of which is strength 4, but with a niggle. And then when we can afford to replace him, we will. Because honestly, much as I like the strength 4, probably having guard, mighty blow, or claw is gonna or tackle even. Tackle would have been super helpful in that game. Is gonna be long term more handy. So after our 4 wins in a row, we've come up against elves twice and lost twice. The first one against the wood elves was it was a 2-1 again, but I feel like that was more emphatic. This one, I guess, kind of felt emphatic in the sense that we couldn't really break into his stronghold there at the end. But it definitely, that whole second half, if we'd got a few better armor breaks, we could have like really applied the pressure and made him score faster. But we just couldn't get in on him. So that's the way it goes sometimes. And we still had a chance to draw it up at the end there. So, you know, Skaven proving that they're nearly always a threat. Like the 2 games we've lost, we've been 1 touchdown away. So, you know, we have to stay positive, and the team overall is not looking too bad. It's just very much a team in its infancy. I think that's the problem with the I don't know, is it 2 deaths? 2 deaths. But we've got a broken storm vermin. We've got to replace gutter. So, and Pilliga is obviously on the chopping block at some point, although he may hang around a little bit longer just because it's going to be a while before we replace these guys. It's kind of slowing down in our advancement. We really need our storm vermins to be leveling, and this is going to put them back. Alright, enough nattering. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time, and we'll see if we can get this team back on track. 4 gutter runners next time, so that's always a bonus. Bye for now.